So we harvested our first bok choys from our garden
Ooh.
for dinner tonight. Made some stir fry with it, and it's black bok choy too. Like it grows and it becomes like a really dark purple black color.
All right. Okay, I did it. Something else is broken. It's either YouTube or the other one, but I can push Twitch to YouTube, so it's fine. Hooray! We're live.
You will have to post pictures of that because I'm very curious. I like gardening stuff, but we don't have a giant yard.
We don't either, but we have a lot of garden flower bed boxes like running the length of our backyard along the fence.
Bok choy is one of those that I want to learn how to cook properly and enjoy more.
Huge bok choy fan, by the way. Love bok. Excuse me, bok choy. I love it. It's got the crunch, but it's not celery, but it's more interesting than spinach. Big like.
I'm going to run to the stream real quick.
Sure. I'll give the stream 1 second to warm up and everybody filter in. Yeah. Get comfy. Make sure you have got your drinks. Me with the Kleenex in my nose. We'll do a brief recap since it's been a few weeks since we've all sat down at the table together. And I know I mentioned this earlier, but welcome back. It's good to see everybody, and I hope your holidays were full of eating and sleeping and some gaming. In the meantime, yeah, I got a yee. Good. Welcome back. Wonderful to see everybody. Let's do the recap while I dab delicately at my nose. As we all remember all of the crazy shenanigans that have been happening over in Arctis Kaamos, as Rain and the Audacity have come back to a giant pyramid in the middle of the docks, which has been grown there by your local apothecary planting a single innocent bean. But what he didn't know was that bean would transport a pyramid long buried under the sands of Feronia directly to the Maginox docks, destroying poor Larix's house and Moore's in the process. It is now at this exact moment when I'm beginning to do the recap that my nose has started to run. I swear to fucking God. I apologize if I do have some intermittent sniffling. As you all are we're trying to figure out just exactly what to do with this pyramid. You found the entrance and ventured inside, discovering that a cult had taken refuge there, long abusing the poison knowledge that it had gleaned from the secrets of the sands. But as you went deeper into the pyramid, and not only finding and rescuing your friend Larix, but discovering a long-dormant mummy waiting for a prophecy to come along and reawaken a long-dormant clockwork army, a scourge that it had sent across the sands of Feronia, poisoning anything that would potentially come in contact with the Mummy Lord. But now, without really anything to rule over, this long-dormant Mummy Lord, whether it had been put down of his own accord or someone else's, has been awoken once again to, apparently crown Azrael as the new pharaoh of this pyramid. And with that came a clockwork army that was long buried underneath the throne room of this mummy lord. Now, all of these clockwork creatures seem to be powered by mummies themselves, encased within these metal and brass automatons, and just like a almost prehistoric form of soulcraft, and doomed to pilot these particular pieces of armor forever. But now, since Azrael had also taken Andennis the Mummy Lord as their warlock patron, Azrael now shared some of the Mummy Lord's power. And not only but the power over the army itself. And this puts you all in a very unique position in regards to the power struggle of Maginox. Not only were things within the city shifting quickly, with a new king soon to be crowned within the City of Eternal Night, but things underneath Maginox were brewing as well, as Vicaris had lost what they thought was their leader, and now the earth elementals that were preyed upon by the Blood Hag were beginning to cause some rumblings of their own. Ho ho ho, earth jokes. As an emissary from the earth elementals met with the Vicarans, the angry Sida Shardheart had demanded some form of justice for all of the earth elementals the Blood Hag had experimented on and sent to Lavare. But without good resolution, Sida had left in a huff, and the fire elementals that were in the Lava Drow City were doing their utmost to keep things calm. As you... On top of that, a certain white dragon named Siksik has made their new home within the mountains of Maginox, inadvertently taking Grabella's kobolds due to their draconic presence. But Siksik did not seem particularly interested in acquiring more kobolds. It was just her natural draconic proclivities that drew them to her. But this did prove a problem for Grabella, the, burgeoning dragon, who Siksik stole, and I use that very loosely, these kobolds from. Siksik, unfortunately, looking for a new den to call home, simply kind of shrugged and said that Grabella would just need to be a more powerful dragon, and gave her some tips on how to do so. If Grabella were to embrace her inner dragon heart, she would need something to spark this long-dead heart she had consumed in order to gain proper draconic powers. Since she had consumed the heart of a red dragon, surely a fire elemental of strong or equal power would spark new life into the heart and manifest Grabella into a more advanced draconic form. And so, sitting on top of a city full of fire drows, surely there is a fire elemental but to be seen. And the person that you had decided to ask was the trader, the salamander Cygnus. Finding him walking some of his exotic plane of fire pets in the cave, you had approached him and made an interesting deal. If Cygnus could bring across a fire elemental of significant power enough to spark Grabella's draconic heart back to life, I'm not sure if you all were rewarding Cygnus or offering him something in return, but he took the opportunity rather well and said he had an idea about somebody that he really wanted to get rid of from the plane of fire, and thought it would be sufficient enough to spark Grabella. I'm trying not to give too much away. To spark Grabella's heart. And the entity's name that you have come to learn was Embir. That is all you know currently of this mysterious Fire Lord. So now, Endenis, the mummy lord that has appeared in the center of Maginox, is currently in talks with Eris Lunesti, hoping to maybe add mummies to the list of things that live in the boughs of eternal night. And at the very least, as a sentient undead, he has a certain amount of rights. And as long as he is not actively sending his clockwork scourge against the city, well, then everything should be fine. But then again, Dennis is not the master of these clockwork scourge anymore, is he? Well, we'll see where the mummies fit into all of this later, as things in Maginox are, for the moment, settled. You cannot get rid of the pyramid, so Moore and Larix are displaced and living in House Lunesti, for now. Your goings-on at the Church of Eternal Night are going swimmingly, and you have a very talkative and very persuasive goblin known as Roxy at the helm of all of your church-going activities, and trying to draw the curious tourists that are now looking at the pyramid. Roxy has taken advantage of the situation and is now trying to draw crowds from the pyramid back to the church. So things are starting to pick up, and as a cunning marketing specialist, Roxy is both trying to not give away the fact that Azrael can bring souls back to the material plane, but keep things mysterious enough that people keep coming back. I mean, that's what making a new religion is all about, right? And so the many sides of the story are coming together, but there's just one last thing, one dangling head of a thing sitting at Azrael's side. I'm gonna say it. The fifth plot hole, or the fifth plot point, the hole.
I mean, a little bit of column A.
You fell in a plot hole.
She's waiting. Don't worry. She's got all the time in the world. Narcissa's soul blight is just biding her time. At one point, it seemed like she wanted
her time.
At one point, outlive us all.
Yeah, that is true. It did seem like she both wanted and not wanted the famed Vicaris mace, the Obliteratus, freed from the vault, the thing that could return reborn souls back to the ether, and make sure that they are no longer reborn. But as a lich, certainly, having the Obliteratus would be able to destroy Narcissa's phylacteries. And so why would she want it? And why would she want it free of the vault? Certainly, Narcissa as a lich could have potentially fit into the political schema of Maginox, but you have been told that that has been a tried and failed effort, as the liches did not want to play nice with others. But you do know of the location of where one of Narcissa's other phylacteries are, which sits at the bottom of the ocean, along with one of Narcissa's disciples. a mer lich known as Neris. But without a good way to get there, at least Narcissus phylactery would remain submerged for now. But with things heating up in Vacaris, and especially the Vault of Vacaris sitting in the middle of it, perhaps this budding war between the Vacarans, these lava drow, or the Earth Ganassi, and the Earth Ganassi, might lead to problems up above. There's a lot going on. For now, the pyramid part is over, and you have reintroduced mummies into Maginox. You hold you hold a lot of political sway, because now you are the commanders of a clockwork army that is essentially brass suits of armor encasing mummies that have been preserved inside, used as power sources for this long-dormant army. So now you can decide, well, you could take these clockwork things and make a move against the weakened king and usurp the throne. Or you could play nice and fit into the power structure and see where that takes you. Or perhaps you can utilize this army and send them down to either bolster the defenses of Vacaris or to use them against the Earth Ganassi. The choice is yours. And I will insist that this choice is free for you to make. You can use them in all the horrible ways you so desire. So don't feel necessarily railroaded in any direction.
Kenku never feels railroaded. Look at me. I'm the one who does the railroading.
You do the ship handling now.
Yeah, I was gonna say the ship roading, just to be stupid, but...
So tomato, tomato. It's all the same. It's just the railroad of the ocean.
We get them to crew a ship and also be new employees at the bar.
Yes. Grabella herself has a small army of people that you have rescued from Lavare, who also reinforce the city. And this has definitely made Eris and the rest of the Lunestes rather nervous, as you have amassed a significant amount of power. And not to mention some potentially, delicate political pawns. As most of these people were either Earth Ganassi from the Earth Ganassi region underground that you have not visited yet. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. Okay, sorry. Probably the Earth Ganassi people and underground, and the Vacarans that the Blood Hag was experimenting on. But yes, a lot is going on. Consider the pyramid done, unless you wish to go back, but the clockwork army and everything in it, including the scorpions that you wish to use as mounts, are entirely yours. And you can choose where to store them, or you can keep them in the pyramid for now. You can also decide if you want to use the pyramid as a tourist attraction, as apparently no Vampire Vegas is without a really cheeky-looking pyramid.
True.
By the way, the Luxor is now a Dorito chip.
What?
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
Googling. Hold on.
Please Google. But yes, they put a big fucking vinyl stickers on the Luxor, and now it's a Dorito chip.
My God.
So this
Don't
is
hate that though.
I mean, it works, but this fucking timeline. Don't Doritos my Luxor. Anyway, you guys are totally okay with putting a bunch of chips on your pyramid. I don't care. You can do whatever you want. But I was just reminded of that, and I'm like, yeah, they did turn the Lexor into a Doritos chip. Oh my god, I need to go insert some nasal spray into my nose real quick and clear this shit up. So I'm gonna put us back. I'm gonna be right back. Holy shit. Okay. I found it. Zyrtec allergies be gone.
Oh, goodness.
So with that in mind, and all of these plot points, finally we get back to, let's make Grabella into a dragon.
The most important of the plot points.
For real this time.
As you all leave House Lunesti with Andenis in the care of the future King Eris, you all can decide where and what exactly you'd like to do next. One moment, please. We'll just go to the Maginox city map real quick. As we get an overhead look, kind of hey, what the fuck is going on at Maginox? We've seen a lot of separate areas, some in the Ascended campaign, and some with you and Kaamos. But the Maginox docks and Tomb of Beans are entirely available to you, as is Zeskob's Goblins, where some of your gang may be hanging out. House Styx is mostly a ruin, and now taken over by officers from House Lunesti. Same with House Vicatus. The Crimson Auction has been closed for some time, as this pseudo-black market auction house has been down for the count, since there has been nothing to smuggle in. The Bazaar is where you can find a bunch of stuff to buy, so if you want to purchase anything before you head out to your next adventure, give it a shot. Kozlov's Den, we all know what that is, and leads directly to Grabella's lair, which is via an underground tunnel into the Maginox Mountains. Nightbloom Garden, belonging to Catherine Ravensblood, a popular fixture, and Catherine lives to the west of Maginox. The Bad Bad Inn, yes, that place you stole beer from, and the Church of Eternal Night to the southwest, where currently Roxy is probably leading a sermon with Meatball protecting her. What would you like to do, and where would you like to go?
I think our next plan was Durgan time.
Yeah, we go wipe out that one guy that we just decided, yeah, we like the one fire elemental we know, so let's ask him who to kill.
Yeah, Sik was
Fine.
like, bring me the heart of Peya. And you're like, but we like Peya. Find another fire elemental. Oh, okay. Here's a random fire elemental.
This one doesn't have boobs.
Yeah, we like this one.
We're keeping. We don't want to hurt the one that has boobs. Duh.
Yeah, clearly the booba wins overall. Then let us return briefly to Kozlo's Den. As you leave the relative safety of House Lunesti and return back to your bar in order to head back to Grabella's lair. One moment, please. I'm gonna quickly blow my nose before we go back into the next scene. Apologies, I did not expect my allergies to immediately kick up as we started the session. Why would you do this? The atmosphere has picked up a little bit in Coslow's Den, and thankfully, as you walk down the streets and say hi to your Ravensblood guard here, the familiar face of Sunny the Minotaur greets you at the base of the steps and gives you a friendly wave and a big smile. He is very happy to see you. Oh, hey guys.
Hey, Sonny, how you doing?
Hi, how'd everything go at, House, Luna, House, Oh, I'm not really good with remembering all the names of the houses. Where'd you guys go?
I
No?
actually don't remember where all we've been since the last time we talked to Sunny.
The very least, you have left House Lunesti, which has very recently been rebuilt after being somewhat razed by House Vicatus during the power struggle. Oh, are you guys okay? Are you under some sort of stunning spell?
I'm just tired.
Oh,
We kind of been up to a lot of stuff. I don't know if you noticed the giant pyramid that appeared, and then we had to go deal with that, and then we had to go talk to some people about dealing with that. It's pretty much all handled now, though.
oh, you guys are so responsible. I wish I was important like Coslow.
You're important to us, though, Sonny.
Oh, he scuffs his hoof on the ground. Well, we've seen we've seen a lot more tourists come in, and they really like the new beer.
No,
Yeah.
that definitely didn't come from the sky.
No, it came from the ground, remember, Grabella?
Right, that place.
The geyser.
No, we don't tell them it's ground beer, but they like what it tastes like. Caramel. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But we had one of those investigator journalist types come in here, and they did a little taste testing and said it was some of the most fantastic beer they've ever had. And then they said they were gonna do a big story about it.
Hey, look at that, Kazo. Your bar's gonna be famous.
Yeah,
All
I
you
mean,
had to,
obviously.
all you had to do was plant beans in the ground.
You got any more than beans?
I do, but I think we got some other stuff we're supposed to be working on.
Any of the beer-flavored ones left?
I don't know how they work.
Well, we're gonna have to get a lot more of that beer.
Mm,
You're gonna have to start telling people that this is a limited run.
Whoa.
So as we start to run out of it, that's it. So they better get it now while they want it.
Oh.
yeah, we're gonna try to get more.
Oh, they call, what do they call that? Like Romo or Tomo? You know, we gotta get something before it's gone. Terrified of missing out.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Tomo.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell him, oh, you better not get Tomo and get that beer quick. Yeah,
Maybe
you're
we should
always full of
invest.
good marketing ideas, Coslo.
And make sure, I should probably tell Grumpus this. You know what, I need to tell, that's a statement for Grumpus, don't worry about it. Hey,
Okay,
Grumpus!
he's behind the curtain.
Hey, Sonny.
No, I see Swan.
Corbella will pet Sonny on the head, per
Here.
usual.
Thanks, Corbella.
Oh,
Here.
it is happening here.
This is still like half the people when we first came into Cause's den, though.
They're
to be
just
clear.
they're just starting to come back.
We're getting there. It's fun.
Okay, hold on though. We gotta check. We gotta check. It's not bad back here.
A few wanderers and tourists have certainly made a comeback here. And even there's some activity. You can smell perfumed smoke coming from the upper rooms. They might be busy as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into the sex room.
You wanna go in the
There's been a
room?
sex room
You
this
wanna
whole
go?
time?
Just in a little sexy room, a little sexy time?
Why was I not informed of this?
Coslo knocks on the curtain.
You having sex in there?
No! Yes!
All right, good, have fun.
No!
Be safe.
Don't make a mess.
There's pillows in there. I gotta
This is
dry clean
upcharged.
it. Cleaning fee. What is this, Airbnb?
Yes.
We're gonna make you do all the cleaning and then also charge you for the cleaning.
My god, that's brilliant. Grumpus greets you with a nod. Oslo.
How's it going, Grumpus?
And we're
Looks
finally...
like things are starting to pop off around here, yeah?
Yeah, ever since you brought in that fine cask of whatever it was, and I say that is some mighty fine beer. The
Yeah.
tourists have been really raving about it. And speaking of ravens, and I don't mean the raven's blood kind, we did have somebody
Well,
come
Sneeslov
in.
is right here, and I don't think he's a raven either.
Are you a raven, Seaswab?
No, I'm a Kenku. There's a difference.
What's the difference?
I don't think you can ask that, Grumpus. That sounds racist.
What?
You can't just ask people if they're a raven.
Well, aren't you an Arakakra?
Oh, who's it? A what now?
That's also racist.
Ah,
Do we need to get HR up here in Coslo's den?
no, I've heard tales of your HR.
Training.
That sounds terrifying.
It is.
I'm sorry, Seaswab, Makenku?
McKenku.
But yeah, we had one of them reporter types come in, gave them a sampling of the top shelf, and they seemed really impressed. They were going to do some sort of article, and I said, yeah, I think Coslo would be good for some positive marketing. So I said, yeah.
What's our reserve on that looking like?
We're down to about 1 barrel. I've been trying to ration it, but I was thinking maybe we could say it's a limited time offer.
I want to do 2 things with this. That one that you just said, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Start telling people that there's only so much of it left. But 2, make sure you save enough of it to fill 1 bottle, yeah?
Just
Scratch
one?
that. 2 bottles. I'm having even better ideas as I'm talking.
Yeah? Go, keep talking. Let them flow,
Alright.
Coslo, let them flow.
2 bottles.
2.
1 bottle. Okay, let me back up.
Ah, think, Coslo, think!
So here's what we're gonna do with those. We're gonna hold a competition for brewers. And they
Yeah.
need to bring their own beers, 1 bottle each. And we'll try them against the the one that we got.
Yeah.
And whoever wins has the tastiest beer that's closest to that one.
Yeah.
We'll give them a contract to purchase tons of beer off of them. They'll be rich.
That is brilliant.
And then the second bottle, when we do this whole tasting event thing,
Yeah.
we'll give away the second bottle.
For
So
free?
lots of people show up. Yeah. So lots of people are here, and then they're gonna try all the other beers as well.
What if you did a raffle? A raffle?
Oh, yeah. They gotta buy a raffle ticket for the last bottle.
Yeah.
Raffle ticket. Oh, yeah, that's when you, they gotta pay a bunch for some paper. You pick one at random, and then they get the winning one, and then you keep the rest of the money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cost of one normal drink. You just say, okay, instead of a drink, I get a raffle ticket. And whoever wins the raffle gets the last bottle.
That is... Dadgummit. Coslow, that is the smartest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I just thought of it just now.
You are a true businessman. May I ask, Mr. Swab, can I get you to write me up a binding terms and service agreement for our competition?
Not a bad idea. You know, when people getting all weird about shit.
We gotta make sure it's clear and that the raffle, we get to keep all the money that's coming in. You know, cover our own asses.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do it.
You're the paperwork guy. Make sure you're dotting the T's and crossing the I's.
So when it comes to you knowing what I can do, you know what I do, but you can't even tell what fucking kind of bird I am?
Oh dear.
Well, figuring out your...
T-Swap hops off the table and goes to the back table to start working on it.
Oh. Dadgummit.
Might need to steady up on your bird folk there, Grumpy.
This is the worst. Last time I called a raven Aarakocra a crow, he tried to kill me.
Well,
Sounds like you got a problem with bird people.
Listen, I'm not an aviarist. An avid birdologist.
and even $1.
Yeah, what do you call them bird doctors?
Well, let's not get into this. We're gonna use the C word again that I hate.
A cardiologist?
No.
Cloaca!
God damn it. Let's not talk about it.
Two bottles. I'm gonna be saving 2 bottles.
Yeah, and start telling everybody that comes in. When you tell them that it's a limited run, tell them about all that other stuff too. So we start getting some word of mouth about it.
Very good. Noted. Hey, he is an Aarakocra, right?
He's a kinku.
Yeah, Kenku.
Aren't they
It's
aren't they
Well-
supposed to be like they just repeat what you say?
That's
little-
a parrot.
Ah, God! He slams the door. Thoroughly embarrassed, Grumpus leaves.
We really need to invest in sensitivity training at the bar.
Hey, Sonny,
Oh, hey, Cosmo.
I got a job for you.
Oh boy.
Next time the bar closes, I need you to find a library or something that's got a book about birds in it for Grumpus.
Sonny kneels down. Cosmo? He takes her hand. I have something to tell you.
Yeah.
I am illiterate.
Okay, never mind that.
I cannot read nor write.
Well, you just asked the lady to get you the book.
Okay, that'll work.
You don't have to read the book.
Just go to a place with books and ask them for a book about birds.
Oh, okay. A book about birds. Can it be a picture book?
Probably for the best, actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
and bird people, not just birds.
Bird people. Like, like oh, you want me to get him some inappropriate bird
No,
porn?
No.
That'll work, actually.
No. What he needs is to educate himself on the different kind of beings in this.
So he pushes the curtain aside. No, I can find that. It doesn't have any words in it.
You know what? Get one, get the other one, and that, and we'll just see what happens.
Oh my god.
Did you want me to go now?
No. After closing.
Okay.
Well, maybe before you come into work tomorrow. I don't think the library's gonna be open.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh. Where's the library?
I don't know. You have to find it.
Oh. Okay, I'll ask around. I can't really read signs.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe in you.
You somehow managed to find your way here, so I think you can probably find your way other
Somehow.
places.
Where do you live, Sonny?
Under a rock?
Huh? What do you
What?
mean?
Never mind.
Where do you live?
I live
It had to be
here.
a really big rock.
You know that you think about it. Sonny spends a lot of time here. You think he's sleeping under the desk at the office?
Probably. That's my grandpa.
You know, that's the next business you should just do. You should get rooms, apartments or something above here. That way people get wasted, they just rent a room instead of hecking up your hookah places.
Oh. You may make it like an inn. Or a
Yeah.
tavern.
But it can have like long-term living, like apartments, and it can have like hotel rooms.
Oh. That sounds really cool. We probably need some builders.
Yeah. We rescued the builder. I think he's busy rebuilding his own home though. Maybe not the best time to ask him about that.
Oh, sure is a bustling business these days, well, with all these pyramids.
Yeah, the pyramid landed on his house.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
What a terrible place to put a pyramid.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, I'll go look for the library when my shift's over.
No, yeah.
Meanwhile, at the bar.
Well. Should we
Grumpus
go-
has not returned yet. Presumably, he's filling bottles.
What do we have all the preparations? I think I gave you the money for this stuff before, didn't I? Or did I not?
You did not, but also, we never went to go get the gems that we need.
Okay, we should go do that.
I wrote down somewhere how much everything was gonna cost.
We can probably scroll up, but
I don't remember where I wrote it down.
What did you need for the preparations?
so I'm scrolling up for gems, lots of gems.
Lots of gems. How many gems?
So many gems.
My god, I'm sneezing like crazy.
Let's see. My god, we were in the fucking pyramid for so long.
You were in the pyramid for a bit.
for so long. Is this our house, Hamaki?
Is the pyramid your
Maybe.
house? It wasn't that long. Nothing has been the 3-month dungeon crawl yet. The mega dungeon. I had to split into 2 separate dungeons. Me gives a dungeon in my Dungeons and Dragons campaign. My players, whoa, it's too much dungeon. So what is your gem shopping list, my friend?
Okay, here we go.
Vigorously blows nose.
Okay, go away, search. There we go. So if we spent like a whole day, so it was 4,400 gold worth of gems plus 1,000 gold if we want to do the planar binding, which I think we said we needed to do. So 5,400 gold total, and Azrael can cast as many glyphs of warding as you would like. Not as, but as many as they can cast.
Grabella, will you pay 5,400 gold out of your total in order to get the necessary things that you need?
Yes.
All right, Grabella. Subtract that much gold from your
Getting
inventory.
a calculator. This is 8, 7. How much money? Oh, God.
So this means Azrael casts. Let's see, because it's third level. It's third level, so Azrael casts 3, 6, 7, 8. It means Azrael can cast 24 glyphs of warding between 3rd level and 5th level over the
Wonderful.
next 3 days in preparation for this event.
Perfect.
All right. I did the math.
All right. Is your inventory sufficiently cleansed of gold, Grabella?
Yes.
It brings you great pain, by the way, to spend this much money, but you understand that it is for a greater cost.
That's right. It is.
You gotta spend money
Yeah.
to make money.
Exactly. That.
Sorry, it's 23 glyphs of warding because one of them has to be planar binding.
That's fine.
Okay. With bags of gems in hand and your pocketbook significantly lighter, Grabella, you have spent a king's ransom at the Bazaar, and surely this will stimulate the economy. Trickle-down economics, of course.
You also got all that money in your pyramid. Not that I'm keeping track or anything.
There's always money in the banana stand.
There's always money in the pyramid.
Oh, you know what, Azrael? I burned the banana stand to the ground.
Is he swabbing back?
No.
What?
There was $250,000 lining the walls of that banana stand.
You are really quiet again, Seaswell, by the way.
Because he's over in the corner
'cause he's
writing
in the
up the fucking terms and conditions.
Oh, was that
Sorry.
actually? Oh, sorry, I was in character.
Here.
I was immersed. All right. Azrael, you have a bag of gems jingling at your hip, and Grumpus has been set to provide some additional marketing for Coslow's Den and to set up a raffle for this prized beer. No doubt when you get back from this 3-day excursion, Coslow's Den will be popping off. Hopefully. And hopefully Sunny doesn't get lost in the process.
Where
So
did that
are we?
little fucking dwarf go?
He went in the back.
Rapace! I have a rough outline of this contract for you to look over.
Oh, there, that was quick. Let's have a look. Alright, terms and conditions. Coslow's Den raffle. Prize one corked bottle of, okay. The name, what would you like to officially brand this delightful brew as, Coslow? Something we can sell.
Coslow thinks for a minute.
Dockyard Dew!
Dark yard do. Dockyard do. Hope this thinks. Dark yard. At least I can read and write. Alright, dark yard.
Grumpus,
What?
we are going to send Mr. Ticklefingers up here.
What do you mean? Dark yard like that?
No, Dockyard, not Darkyard.
What?
Dockyard, not Dockyard.
Dark yard?
No, Dockyard.
The brow who's the what's it?
You know where the docks are.
Oh! God, duck yard.
Yeah, that's what I said, Dockyard.
Are you from the Boston area of wherever goblins live?
Dog yard.
Now I'm from Jersey, and how dare you?
What are you, wicked smart?
I leave that dock yard do.
And while you're at it, see if you can find a pork roll.
Oh, what is that?
A pork roll? Well, it's not a tail of ham, I tell you that much.
What?
Not a pork roll, a pork roll.
I don't. Help me.
A pork roll.
Ow! It must be the goblin accent.
It's not a tail of ham. Anyone who says that is wrong.
A paw crawl.
Yeah, that'll work. Don't know what you're saying.
Gotcha. God. Paw crawl.
It's a sandwich.
What's in it?
Pork roll.
Is this gonna be on the menu, Coslow? Because if I can't write, who
Might
would
have
I?
to go way
Who
to
could
the
cook
east.
this? Who cooks this? Who cooks a paw crawl?
I mean, pretty much every deli.
The hell is a deli?
You know what bologna is?
I think it's the shit Coslow's telling me right now.
It's basically the same fucking thing. They just think it's cool because they eat it where they live.
Oh, well, anything's a paw crawl if I, try hard enough.
If it's a
Now
if
it's
it's
gotta be
processed,
Taylor's
if the
original
processed
pork
deli
roll.
meat into a slab that is gelatinous and looks like a giant hot dog, it's a pork roll, it's a bologna, but it's all the same shit.
Oh, but wouldn't that wait, like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pork
It's
roll.
all the same.
That's what I said.
Oh, an oak roll. Well, usually the P is silent.
This
I
is
wonder what
why
pork roll
we'll never.
tastes like.
This is why we'll never deal with the lich. Can we hire somebody to go kill the lich? I feel like we'd be a lot better at that.
Listen, we have very important things to do. I need to be able to legibly write on this promotional document what we are promoting, whether it is paw crawls.
You also need to learn how to tell the difference between Erico and Kanku and Ravens.
Don't
Listen,
worry, Sonny's gonna get him a book that'll fix that right up.
yeah, he's gonna give me a book that's full of birds in various positions so I can tell them apart.
My God.
You can have it when he's done if you want it.
Me?
How's he swap? I mean, you can have it when he's done if you want it to.
No, I'm good.
I've already got a copy of the Berger Sutra.
Wait, that
God.
exists. That exists.
The Kaamos Sutra.
Damn it. I couldn't think of it.
No! I'm gonna need you all to exit to
It's
the
actually
left.
the way you say it is the Kaama Sutra. 2 Ka is very important.
My God, I think we could all learn a little something with this novel. We will all
maybe I'll
learn
never
something
read.
today.
HR is coming for you all.
I'll get to work on them orc rolls.
And the dockyard do.
And the dockyard do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We gotta go
we
kill
gotta,
a guy.
I was gonna say, we gotta go kill a big fiery tutor. I'm
Also,
so confused.
I thought we were doing it down in Grabella's lair. Isn't that where we were setting all up?
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's vacant, and also they can teleport there.
Yeah,
Or something.
please no summoning of anything that might harm the tourists or the local economy. We've worked so
Yeah.
hard to get this back up.
We just deal with the pyramid, and trust me, we're on it. Kind of.
Why aren't my keys working?
Why the fuck is that key not working?
Oh, hello, everyone.
Jesus!
Hi.
My first time opening a door.
I thought this was where we went.
It is.
Okay. Where's all
Look
my
at-
shit?
Look at those amazing stairs. Somewhere.
Taking the secret exit from the back of Kozlo's den. There's no more scene! There's no more scene!
Where is it?
You must gather your party before venture. Oh, just kidding. One moment, please. Once again, you go through the familiar tunnels, through and under Maginox, and into the Maginox Mountains, where Grabella's lair currently resides. One moment, please. Check a couple things. Okay. Returning to Grabella's lair, you climb up the narrow staircase the kobolds have carved out for you, and instantly you smell the familiar smells of home, including the pigsty that is directly in front of your secret exit strategy. But anyway, you've returned to Grabella's lair, and the lack of kobolds is still a depressing lack of sound to hear, as all you hear is the of the pigs as you pass by them, and the occasional shuffling and moaning of the kobold skeletons.
Okay, so the ley line is where they're going to come through, right? That was the idea.
I think so, yeah.
That is correct. Because
So-
you have a ley line that connects directly to Grabella's lair, you can place your wards directly upon this access point, and whatever is shunted through from the plane of fire should appear right where you want it.
So this is really important. Nobody's gonna come through this that we don't want to explode, right?
Right. I'm gonna, while you're setting everything up, I'm gonna move my horde to the other room.
Can we all agree that we're not gonna have a lengthy conversation in which we decide whether or not we're actually gonna kill this guy once he's here?
Well, define
Can I
lengthy
take a little rest
conversation.
before we go?
Because once
Hey,
he
buddy.
shows up, everything's going to explode.
Okay, perfect. That is about the length of conversation I'm feeling on this one.
Okay.
Garbella's gonna give the mimic a little bit of jerky and convince him to go in the other room.
Come on. You and the horde are going this way. This way. Skeleton, you're in charge of the mimic. If he nibbles on you a little bit, it's fine. Just don't let him eat the pigs.
The mimic looks at the pigs hungrily.
So Azrael, I guess, will take the next, 16 to 24 hours prepping so many castings of Glyph of Warding. Holy shit.
Yeah. And Garbella would move her hoard and linens and silks and all that somewhere safer.
Okay, you want to move it to the other room? Shunt!
Yeah.
And Kazo would just have the best night hanging out with his BFF Bronx.
Bronx will love
Hell yeah.
every minute of this. For now, I'm just going to remove these.
So
Ceasefire needs to rest anyway because he is tired.
I'm gonna cast a couple spells just so we have them in the thing. I'm not gonna cast literally 30 versions of this spell. That's cool.
That's fine.
Unless we want to.
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna place this template. So this is the magic circle
Okay.
that is going to seal an elemental within it. So it's set to be inverted, so it seals something inside of it. And focus on elementals. Right? Is that an option? Yeah, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, or undead. Elemental. That's what we're setting it to. Sick. And then we're going to cast. We will cast. Where is it? Glyph of Warding. So, Glyph of Warding, I will cast it 3 times at 3rd level, 3 times at 4th level, and twice at 5th level. The last 5th level we will leave off, because that's what we will use for the planar binding.
Okay.
So, times 3 days. That's what we bought resources for, or 3 rests, I guess, for Azrael. So it can be anywhere from 16 to 24 hours, however long you guys want to take. And you know what? Just we're gonna cast it as explosive runes. But we're gonna be a little bit frisky. We'll do we'll split the damage evenly across the different casts to be cold damage and lightning damage.
Yeah.
And fuck it, thunder damage. So we'll split them kind of evenly across the 3. So we'll do 1 day basically of each. So let me do napkin math.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be, let's see, 3 casting.
Carry the 1.
Yeah. Oh, everybody needs to stand back 20 feet.
Please.
Please.
Okay, well, just yell if you need something.
Did we rest yet? Should I have rested already? Or
This is over the course of the next 24 hours.
Yeah, everybody
Azrael
can
will be
long
doing
rest.
this.
Except
Alright,
Azrael, who's working.
Okay, so this will be.
I was aware that the whole 24 hours. I just wanted to verify we were doing it. So.
For sure. I appreciate it.
I'm just gonna add it up. I'll give it to you guys in just a second.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to see big dice numbers.
This is the D&D I had in my mind this whole time.
Huge dice.
Wombo combo.
We do agree on a little bit of diversification on the explosions, right?
Yeah.
Before I commit to this? Okay. I can do acid as well. I figure we definitely don't do fire, though. That doesn't make any sense to me as a fire elemental.
I mean,
Okay.
when you go watch fireworks, do you just want it to be like the same firework of the same color over and over again?
Exactly my thought. Thank you for
Thank
picking
you.
up on that, C-Swab. I appreciate your attention to detail.
I'm the most
And if
detail-oriented
it
guy here.
was needed towards the end of him doing his stuff, Grabella would go find our salamander friend and let him know in time.
In order to summon the last trigger that you have is to light a fire near the ley line in order to signal sickness. It can be a small fire, and it doesn't have to be on the magic circle. But a fire
Also,
just needs to
would
be
you like
lit.
to do the honors?
Just tell me when. I'm very good at lighting things on fire.
Okay, I have it all listed out because he will need to, when he shows up, he will need to make a dexterity saving throw. 23 times.
Oh my god. Just so we're clear, what happens if he fails most of them?
Well, he will
Well, we
take
want him to fail.
he will take 5d8 lightning damage 3 times, 6d8 lightning damage 3 times, 7d8 lightning damage 1 time, 5d8 thunder damage 3 times, 6d8 thunder damage 3 times, 7d8 thunder damage 2 times, and then 5d8 cold damage 3 times, 6d8 cold damage 3 times, and 7d8 cold damage twice.
But we
This is how,
want
this is
him
how
to
C-
fail.
I'm putting
yeah.
how C-Swab feels in response to what he just said.
So I will add up all of these d8s just to, know the total number. But I think it's really important that we make him roll each one, right? Like, he has to have his shot. The man's got to have a shot.
He's gotta have a shot.
Just some beat 'em up time. We want some beat 'em up time. We don't want.
No, that's not what's gonna happen here. I want to be clear, unless this dude has an insane amount of hit points.
You never know.
Azriel, do you have your numbers ready?
I sure do. But hang on, let me add them all up so you guys can know exactly how many d8s just for the lulz.
My
The
God.
totals. So he will ultimately take 40 d8 thunder damage.
Yeah.
And he will take 41 d8 of the other two each. Oh, sorry. 40 d8 lightning damage, 41 d8 thunder damage, 41 d8 cold damage. Excuse me. Can't believe I would mess that up.
Yeah. And then, we got the bracer all set up as well. That's in Grabella's inventory.
And then Azrael will also cast Planar Binding. I'll just cast it just so it's here. And this is like all of Azrael's spells, so enjoy. Everything above level 3.
Grabella, C-Swab, and Coslo. Well, you have been free to roam and do things for the past few days while Azrael prepares. C-Swab has, excuse me. C-Swab has received a book on bird mating calls. Not quite what we were looking for, but might come in handy. But also a picture book of various birds. And
Kaamos Sutra.
Kama Sutra. You are free to come and go from Grabella's lair and to Maginox. But at the end of the third day, everything is ready. As the ring of small candles that Azrael is carefully prepared at the apex of each line of this magic circle is now sat in the dirt of Grabella's lair, ready to be lit. What do you do? Azrael, the magical circle, full of horrible things to both bind and destroy a powerful elemental, are ready, and it just needs a bit of fire to signal Cygnus, the salamander, and to prepare his side of the bargain. To shunt this fire elemental lord across the ley line, in order for him to receive a delightful surprise.
Azrael will get, after all of this preparation, like a little bit of poster board, like a marker, and we'll just write on it in all caps, "Welcome," and set it out like a little placemat.
Oh my god. Okay, great. So we have a little
And then
sign.
Azrael will step way the fuck back.
Let's see where we'll fill it with some color here, a full opacity. I'll put welcome.
Yep. Yeah, turn it around though, because it has to be, facing facing the entryway.
Oh yeah, Grabella has that too. Here we go.
Yeah, I was just popping it in chat for referrals.
Oh yeah, that's the thing we were supposed to. Yeah. Because that's what you need to suck him into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The poster board is ready. The welcome mat is here.
You guys didn't want to let him know, like, not wipe his feet, or to please wipe his feet before he comes in?
Well, that's what the placemat's for.
If we're lucky, his feet will be wiped period.
They will be wiped from existence.
Azrael, your friends arrive. It is time for the ritual.
I would not stand that close, skeleton.
Yeah, come hang out with the mimic and whatnot.
You tell him to make out with the mimic?
No, to hang out, not make out. I mean, as long as it follows HR's rules, we don't want to upset HR.
There has to be a rule against coworkers fraternizing.
I was gonna say, HR is not going to agree to this.
You all arrive to see a bit of parchment with the word welcome scrawled on it.
Yeah, it's so welcoming.
So just to be clear,
Yeah.
no larger than 10 feet in diameter. Okay. So yeah, it's just yeah, the runes just basically detonate if he pops up in that circle, because it's 10 feet radius. And yeah, so when he arrives, things are just gonna pop off.
Okay. The small ring of candles awaits to be lit.
I don't know, Kozlo, do you want to toss any, dynamite in there for good measure, or?
I don't actually have much in the way of traps.
Oh, okay. No, you know.
I could get out my turret just in case, but
I guess, explosion, like, fire's probably not a big deal to him, so...
oh, but I don't care if they don't like fire.
Oh, well, okay.
It's true, he has potent fire.
He has the fire that hurts fire now.
So just for clarity, the spell save on this is 17 dex.
Okay.
23 times. I don't know how we want to resolve that, but
Oh, it will be resolved.
great. Love it.
You all look at each other wordlessly. What do you do?
Well, should we go light the thing and then set the brazier up and...
Oh yeah,
I
you can
just-
probably put the brazier next, like, on the welcome mat, like, and,
Okay.
tuck him in.
Corbella will do this and make sure everything's good.
Well, suck in whatever's left of him.
Yeah. Hopefully the important part.
I make no promises that this will work for your purposes, but it should be really fun.
I hope so. I don't want to have to find another elemental.
We accidentally atomize the guy, and there's nothing left for you to... no essence
There's just
left.
no essence.
It's happening.
All right. Let me know when you'd like to begin.
Let's do this thing.
Do you want a good spot right here in front of the fireworks? Kaamos moves further
He
away.
moves back. Oh.
Are you guys in here? We're in here? Okay.
Nope, that's
Chilling in
actually...
the-
Oh,
chilling in
don't
the
remember,
ferns.
don't get in the blood ferns. They
Yeah,
eat you.
blood ferns will eat you a little bit.
Coslo, don't be a snake. I don't have blood, but you two do.
You can hide behind the statue too. That might.
I was
that
thinking like you get a little line of sight action like right here on the corner.
You might get blown up. We'll build a new one.
Yeah, actually... Yeah, you're at least gonna lose an arm of that statue.
It's fine.
Is it a hammer or is it a sickle?
Zahama, no! On your signal, Kozlo.
On your signal, unleash hell.
Oh, am I lighting the brazier?
You are.
Okay. Kozlo will just casually chuck a little firebolt into the brazier. Not even his fancy one, just a little one, just so it's lit on fire.
A bolt of fire goes arcing across the cave. And the candles alight. The room begins to fill with light as magic pours into the ley line, and a steady thrumming can be heard. The candles themselves flicker as it summons the plane of fire, and hearkening that you are ready for the strange merchant to fulfill his end of the bargain. There's an uncomfortably long pause as the candles flicker and the portals of power continue to absorb the ambient energy. After a moment, something begins to appear within the magical circle. As the room fills with light, as the powerful figure enters the room, for a brief moment, you will see what looks like a large dragonborn made out of magma, wielding a sword that looks forged, still hot from the fire. With plated armor It looks like it is etched with the finest obsidian. Embir is a massive and frightening figure. Well, that doesn't really matter that much, does it? Azrael, do the runes go off right away?
Yep. Azrael didn't think about it too hard and definitely set them to just be proximity. So
Embir inhales as if he's going to say something, but does not get the opportunity to. As suddenly, the magical circle is filled with fire.
not fire.
Or, it's magic.
Everything but
Everything
fire.
but fire.
Is butt fire like booba fire?
We're like the armies
Exactly.
of elements. We have the elements.
Azrael. Let's see. We're just gonna put this on loop for a second. 1 second.
We're gonna break Forge.
Magic begins to go off, and you hear the angry roar of the summoned Fire Lord within. Cygnus! Azrael, what are the saves I will need to make for our good friend Embir?
So you will need to make 7 deck saves for lightning damage. Maybe that's the best way to do it. Just do them individually of the types.
Sure. 7 deck saves.
7 deck saves.
What's my DC?
17.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, buddy.
7.
Okay.
He only makes one of them.
So what I'm just gonna drop. I'm just gonna drop the D8 off of it rather than try and like calculate half of it.
That's
I'll
fine.
just have the number of D8s. So he takes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's only saved on the little one too. Oh, bless his heart. Okay, so he's gonna take 30 D8 or 38 D8 lightning damage.
All right, let's see it.
And I rounded down. for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no, it'd be 37 to round down. There we go. Okay. So this is lightning damage.
My banger! Oh my god. Wait, hold on. 193 lightning damage.
No, get back up. We're not done.
No, he's done. He's done.
We over-prepared, it's fine.
Azrael?
Yeah.
It's just the lightning damage that will kill him. But we can definitely keep rolling.
I mean, it's up to you guys. Do you want?
I wanna know.
we
I wanna
spent the
know.
money. We spent the money. Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, the next one is 8 deck saves.
1, 2,
Okay, he's got 1,
3,
2.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, he did pretty good there. So let's see, we'll do 2, 4, 6, 12, 15, 21, 14, 30. So take 35 D8 thunder damage.
Roll it. 257 plus 193. Okay.
Yep. Here, I can just. And then another 8 dex saves for cold damage. And I don't know if he's vulnerable to cold, but that would be funny, wouldn't it? Haha.
He is vulnerable to cold. That's not... Wait.
This is Ember walking in here.
Okay.
How would you not really fine?
Poor Ember.
Oh. Oof. Okay.
Oh, these are not good.
No, they are not good.
He is not very dexterous.
We'll knock off. What?
That is not his strong suit.
So we knock off 6, 9 from the total. So he's gonna take. No, sorry, 2, 6, 7 from the total. So it's 35 cold, 34 cold damage, or 48 cold damage. Yeah, 34 cold damage. 148 cold damage. So
times 2.
Times 2.
So nigh 300 cold damage.
296.
Azrael is okay. So 300 plus
Here, I'll add it up for you.
193. I need a final total of what we do to our poor friend Imbir.
He took 646 potpourri damage.
Oh my god, you were 20 damage off from the magic number.
There's not much left when the magic circle is done. Aside from a small pulsing red-hot shard, perhaps the essence of Imbir.
I went ahead and linked the math for posterity in Discord for you all.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's not much left of the Fire Lord. But that smoldering scorch mark and the heart of Imbir, a glowing gem stuck to this realm by both planar binding and brazier, its essence already burning a hole into the ground under it. Even the welcome parchment curls at its heat. And Grabella, you can feel something in your undead chest beat in time with the pulse of the fire heart. I will need everybody to roll perception for me.
It's shiny.
We're all temporarily blinded.
Just boom, 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 boom. All you've been watching is this Fire Lord be reduced to ash in front of you. How ironic a fate. Seaswab and Azrael. As everything dies down, you can hear the agitated squealing of the pigs. Perhaps it was the influx of magic or the abnormally loud explosion noises. But the pigs seem to be in a frenzy. Grabella, your eyes are locked on the essence.
You guys hear those pigs going crazy?
I can't hear much of anything anymore.
Gribble is
will
gonna
Go
beeline.
investigate.
Yeah.
Caesar's gonna go with Kozlov.
Hold on, Grabella. He does not. There's no touch in that pile for you. Rest. is
Yeah.
here.
Every time we touch.
Every time I touch. Kozlo, as you round the corner, the pigs are in a tizzy, but you see that somebody has come in through your secret passage. Vaki. And they look like guards from Vakaris. They've all come up from, the underground passageway. And you know that connects to multiple outlets, not just your bar. But the guards have all come up, and they're looking around, trying to find the source of the squealing pigs.
Grabella's gonna attempt to make sure the heart goes in the brazier or consume it. I'm not certain what you want me to do at this moment.
For you can make me a constitution save, Grabella. The heart beats. It is extremely hot to the touch.
I never remember what to hit for the con save. There it is.
Damn.
We dragon AF.
Grabella, without fear, you step into the remains of the magic circle, the ley energy still thrumming through the line. You pick up the heart, and it's hot, but does not burn your hand. And something inside you begins to come alive again. Not like the pulsing of a normal human's heart, but the flickering flame ebbs and flows depending on how much fuel is around it. And you have found ample fuel. The draconic part of you reaches out to this precious shiny. And even though your hand sizzles as you grab it, you take no damage. And you place it covetously within the brazier. Now, you don't know exactly what to do with it, but you know this is what you're looking for. And when you bring it back to Siksik, your draconic powers will certainly grow. Oslo, however, you have found another problem. As Vaki are here, and you don't know why. Make me a stealth check, please. You are taken aback, and they are looking the other way. They do not see you currently, and you can step out of line of sight if you so wish. The pigs are proving to be more of a distraction than you both are. Only C-Swab sees you currently.
I'm gonna try to. Is hide in action? I just want to hide in the.
Yeah, just you
dark
can.
corner.
You can make me a stealth check. Go ahead. Another active stealth check. Finding a shady place behind the crates, Oslo, you duck behind them, hoping to not be seen. C-Swab, what do you do?
I'm gonna I see Kozlo duck down, and I'm gonna duck in behind these crates as well.
Make me a stealth check, C-Swab. Oh, very good. You blend in with the shadows. You hear mutterings. Captain Volka, there seems to be a small opening here. You can crawl through, but the stench on the other side is terrible. Just get through. I don't care if you have to walk through pig slop.
Was Volka our drunk friend from before?
She was. She actually guided you to Vicaris initially, as you were lost in the underground.
Okay, I was just trying to remember if that was the name.
And remember, just be quiet. And if you see anything, report it to me immediately. I repeat, do not hurt anyone in here. Yes, Captain. Now, roll through there. Aye, aye, Captain. Ugh.
Can Kozlo like try to wave to the skeletons to like go away?
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if they would notice this, but like trying to wave to them to like pointing to go down this way.
They understand.
I want them to go down those stairs and like leave this part of the room.
They shamble off on your orders, ever obedient. You can hear the Ivaki trudging through the small opening, grunting and complaining the whole way. Ugh, why do they have pigs in this cave? Just be quiet. Find any signs of touching the plane of fire. I need to be sure. Yes, Captain. Do these pigs count as anything touching the plane of fire? No, you idiot, don't sass me. Get in there. You hear him trudge through the pig slop and the cornmeal. Oh. Yeah, filthy animals. Oh, one moment. The flame guard finally through the slop. You hear the next flame guard begin to worm his way through the hole. Hopping over the fence. The flame guard takes a look around. I don't see anything, Captain. This looks like an old abandoned mine. There's a boiling cauldron in here. Boiling what? A cauldron. Someone's been here recently. He walks right by the mimic. He appears to be looking at the cauldron.
So if he gets, there's two things Kozlo is watching for right now. One, if he gets too close to the mimic, or two, if he starts to head this direction. And if either of those things occur, Kozlo is going to just like bump out from behind the crates and go, oh, there is someone here, essentially. I thought I heard someone.
Okay. He gets about 10 feet from the mimic, but the mimic doesn't move. He is examining the cauldron first. Do you suppose they're cooking in here? Ugh, pigs.
I have to emergency run to the bathroom, but Grabella would have tried to conceal the heart within her stuff as best as possible.
Okay. Rebella, you put away the brazier underneath the folds of your packs. The flame guards are investigating, looking inside some of the crates that you used to put in rocks that the kobolds have been mining. The mimic stays quiet and is completely indiscernible from a normal treasure chest. They do pass by what is the hoard. They pay that no immediate mind. Looks like they're not here to plunder. There's another room to the east. Go check it out.
So at that point, Kozlo will like bump on one of the crates like he's just been working on something back there and go,
Oh my god, these pigs, what is right? Oh! Hello?
You. Ha! Captain? Oslo.
Oh!
Hops over the side of the fence. Is this your cave?
One of them, yeah?
Coslow, I'm... She clears her throat and stands up straight. I'm actually here on official Vakara's business. We received a tip that there may have been a summoning here. A summoning of one of the generals of Novus. And he has sent us to investigate. You don't happen to know anything about this, do you, Coslow? Volka looks at you hopefully.
Kozlo will very genuinely reply,
Novus? I don't even know what that is.
Well, Novus is the Fire Lord that all the Vaki pay homage to. The one who initially gifted Vakaris himself the Obliteratus. We had a tip that one of Novus's generals, Embir, may have been summoned to near this location. But I couldn't believe it when I heard it. I could have sworn this is where, well, you all and Corbella had taken refuge. So it must be some mistake.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we have that little teleporter thing, but I'm pretty sure that just goes between your place and ours.
Teleporter. Yeah. Yes, I was aware that there may have been a ley line here. You would
some guy
mind...
showed me how to use it once, and we only been able to figure out how to get to there and here with that. Oh, and one time we used it to go kill a blood hag that y'all had in your jail, but that was a different thing.
Vulcan nods. Well, then you wouldn't mind if our flame guards took a look around. We, of course, have to make sure that no generals of Novus were summoned here.
I mean, you can look around if you want, but like, I gotta warn you, we've been doing some experiments recently, and some parts are pretty dangerous. You're not gonna want to go too close to them.
Right.
I'm always working on new bombs and such, you know? And Azrael had this really cool idea to like layer a bunch of spells on top of each other that we could use for a bomb, so we just tested that and it worked really well, but it's still a little bit volatile.
Oh, of course. That's where the influx of energy came from. Certainly. The testing out. May we see where you did your tests?
I mean, I guess, but like I said, I'll have to ask you to stand back a bit. There could be aftershocks. We literally just did it, so they could go off at any moment.
Vulcan nods to one of the flame guards who follows after you. She points down to the south, and another flame guard goes that way.
Oh, if you bump into HR, just don't piss him off and you'll be fine.
What is HR?
It's a long story. You'll know him when you see him.
All right. Well, the flame guards are just going to have a look around here, and if there is a raging fire elemental around here, then we can handle it.
I actually wouldn't go. There's a place with an evil lich mirror that we're keeping secure here too. So maybe don't go in that room.
We have a lot going on. Hi.
Oh, that's right. We're trying to stop that lich from doing shit.
Hi, Volka. Yeah, that's why we were testing this blow-up stuff. We know it wouldn't work as good as the blitterbottomos, but, we're weighing our options.
Just to be clear, Christina,
Mhm.
the radius of that was like 5, 10. Yeah, it's like this. So basically, everything there took 700 or 650 damage.
Okay,
so,
well, that's gone.
yeah, the blood fern's probably not happy.
Oh yeah,
the arm
definitely
of
dead.
the statue probably not thrilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Just wanted to make sure that was clear.
The flame guard takes a step forward.
I would come up to this rug, but probably not any further. You could. I mean, just look. Everything over there got fucking blasted.
It smells in here.
Residual radiation. Do we have a Geiger counter?
He looks around. He gestures at the chest. May I?
You think a Fire Lord thingy's gonna be in a chest?
He gives you a tired look. I'm just doing my job.
Okay, well be careful, because some of the chests are mimics.
He pulls his hand back. What?
I mean, you heard what Azrael said about the mirror. We have some very unusual security down here because of, well, the mirror.
Then, may I ask if you could open it for me, please?
Wait, is that one a mimic? I don't remember which one is a mimic.
I think he's in the other room, but I don't remember either.
Question marks.
It's kind of the point of a mimic.
He sighs
scratch
and
him.
moves on to the next one. And
Just-
is this one a mimic?
I just
Well,
said
that-
I don't know which one is.
It's
We
which
had to
one?
move things around because we were doing this testing, and I don't know where the one that's a mimic ended up.
We really should have like put a bow or something on it.
Just scratch him under the padlock, just in case, and maybe he won't eat you.
Or do you have a snack with you?
Oh,
How
that's
do you
good too.
feel about retaining all of your fingers?
I'm quite fond of my fingers, thank you. And what happened here? This.
That's what I said to Jack. Not step on top of it. Could still go off.
Oh.
Also,
why
I
we
don't.
were testing the bomb thing I was telling you about.
A veritable crater.
Unless you have lead armor, in which case you might be safe.
Yeah, but I also don't like. I mean, I've only met a couple of fire elementals personally, but none of them would really fit in a crate, would they?
Ezreal
Maybe
hangs
he's
up a
very
sign.
tiny general.
Ezreal hangs a sign up that caution substances known to the state of California to cause cancer have been located in this area
Oh dear.
for liability concerns, you know.
Captain Volk, I see no sign of Embir, just a curiously large crater in this room.
I mean, it's not really curious. You should have seen how big the explosion was.
You guys just missed it. It was pretty spectacular.
We might even be able to use it to obliterate us without an obliteratus.
Yeah. We've had some security issues, hence the mimic and our little friends, and well, that cauldron actually, if you mess with it, also does some stuff.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't touch that either.
Volka just looks like she does not want to be here.
But you can have a look around. Also, there's a hole in one of the other rooms that, well, you know the Maginox is full of,
Oh yeah, that's where Bronx is. He's a friend of ours, but don't startle him. He might not like that.
or snacks. Wait, do we have the otter down here, Azrael? Where did that weird thing go?
Oh, he's hanging out in the mirror room.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
also
definitely don't go in the mirror room.
Also, the ferns bite too.
Yeah.
Really,
You're starting to
everything
maybe
bites
understand
here.
why we do all this in a cave?
Yeah.
Volka steps in and looks around. Blood fern. You're not smuggling blood fern into Vicaris, are you, Kozlo?
No.
No, it just kind of was here when we got the place.
I honestly forgot it was there until we blew a bunch of it up just now.
Yeah, we should probably. I don't. Is there a safe way to get rid of that?
No, I don't think we're not smuggling it into Vicaris, but I think we are absolutely smuggling it into Maginox.
Yeah.
Like
Not into
100%.
Vicaris. We have yet to expand our criminal empire into the Vicaris underworld.
It was
And by smuggling into Maginox, I'm pretty sure like we just bring it to
We just
Maginox
have
because they love it
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we were having our minions sell it for a little while, which was one of the things that was passively growing the horde.
Just giving them money, yeah.
Yeah.
We're like on the border between Utah and Colorado right now, and like, you know, we just do way better business in Colorado.
Volka looks around and looks down at the crater and back down at Kozlo. And behind her at the other flame guards who are very busy looking around. She takes to a knee to look Kozlo eye to eye, whether that be on the left side or the right side of his head, and whispers quietly and quickly into his ear. Kozlo, I don't know exactly what you're doing here, but there's a noticeable and traceable amount of energy coming from the plane of fire directly to this area. And if you didn't summon Imbir, somebody did.
Oh.
You have to tell me. Did you summon Imbir here?
Kozlo will slow eye blink one at a time.
Okay, I wouldn't know how to summon an Ambure even if I did. I make bombs, not elemental people.
Kozlo, I don't think you understand the amount of trouble you might be in. If you can give me any information, I can try and smooth this over. But have to understand that you just killed a high-ranking general that reports directly to our patron elemental.
Kozlo will like try to reel back in like slight shock.
I didn't kill anybody.
Well, I don't know how he got here or why. But do you know anything? Do you know where he went? There's obviously some sort of explosive residue here, Kozlo. It can't go unnoticed.
Well, yeah, we made a bomb. Then we tested the bomb in the corner.
Conveniently, at the same time, I get this tip to go investigate. Oh. She kind of narrows her eyes as the gears are turning in her head.
Who did that?
Did somebody try to use our bomb to assassinate somebody? Oh no. How dare they?
That could have been some really bad timing, I suppose. But
Who told you about our experiment?
also
You
if
should
it
look
got
at them.
sent here, or they got sent here, who sent them? We're
Well, you
just
know-
trying to protect our cave.
We did send the blood hag, divert the blood hag that one time when she was trying to come here. So presumably somebody could do that.
That's so much magic stuff that I don't understand.
Yeah, we really only make things explode really well.
Would you
Kind of
all,
our entire brand.
would you be willing to come down to Vicaris, at least to get us on the right track. We either need to find Imbir or find out what happened to him.
I mean, we've told you everything we know. I don't know where your tip came from or who would have maybe sent him here.
The only guy that we had even mentioned any about this to was that, Well, you don't think it was that guy, do you?
Which guy?
I don't remember his name, the fucking, merchant guy who gave us the idea to make this bomb in the first place.
Are we throwing him under the bus right now? Gravella is just gonna stare at you. She's not down for that.
I don't even know his name.
Can you give me a description?
I don't actually remember much about him.
Cygnus? He's a salamander.
Okay.
He has snake-like legs, and he looks like a major domo executus, essentially.
Are you down with the Cygnus, Kozlo?
I mean, we've been talking to everybody about trying to, like, everybody trustworthy about trying to figure out this lich problem. You've seen us going, I mean, we had to... We had to talk to your king and stuff. We came literally through you to deal with it.
I know. But someone, and since we're all not naming names, had sent us directly here to find out why there was a fluctuation in the ley line. Something was summoned here, or close to here, and in your house. And at the very least, I need to bring you back down to Vicaris.
We will talk to anybody if they want to come here, but...
People higher ranking than me are going to come looking for answers. Either you come with me, or you deal with a bigger problem later.
I save all these people from Vicaris, and now they're like, oh, we did all this. Ugh. I'm really getting tired of Vicaris. We literally saved your college, found out that something corrupted was happening in your jail, other things that Miss Bea knows that I don't know if it's your pay grade or higher. We've done so much. Why can't we have the courtesy of somebody coming and freaking talk to us? We're running a bar. We're running the docks up in Maginox. We're running a church. I just came down here so we could get rid of this freaking lich.
So you're just testing this fluctuation of magic in order to destroy the lich's mirror? Is that right?
Well, I mean, that's part of it. If we accidentally come up with a huge bomb in the process, I mean, I like bombs. I don't know if you know that about me.
Yeah, we have generals ourselves that we've been reporting to, including a new king.
I believe you. I really do. I just don't want anybody else sniffing around here. People that might not care about you as much as I do.
But it probably wouldn't go very well for them if they did. Like, the fact that we didn't murder you guys when you showed up, I'm pretty sure is only because Kozlo knows you and we like you.
That's great. That's good.
This is
because you did kind of bust into our cave.
Well,
yeah, aren't you crossing, like, borders and stuff? What are the legalities here?
Do you have a warrant, Volka?
Like, I'm all for doing stuff proper, but I've done so much for the Vicarans. It would be nice if they could just, like, come ask me what they need to ask me.
Like most of the
whoever gave you your tip is full of crap.
Like,
or they did it themselves. Maybe they knew we were testing our bomb, and then they threw you here to cover up for them doing whatever it was that they did.
Yeah, that's why I always try to remember the name of that guy. 'Cause I don't know if maybe that guy gave us the idea for this bomb, and then went and told them that. And then figured out how to shove some guy somewhere. I mean, if anything came through over there, they they didn't last long enough for us to even see they were there.
That is true. It looks like there certainly isn't anything left. All right. I'll go to Vicaris. I'll go back to Vicaris and report on what I've seen here. I haven't seen Embir, and the leyline trail begins and ends, well, here. I'm no wielder of magic myself, so I just have to take it at face value.
Wait, begins and ends here? How is that possible?
I mean, it would have had to come from somewhere else.
Well, came from the plane of fire, just the trail ends here.
Wait, we can get to the plane of fire with this?
It looks behind you. Presumably, that's what I hear about ley lines. If you can focus it correctly, you can be able to cross the plains. They should also be able to do something like that in the Obsidian Halls, I hear.
I'm gonna have to do more tests.
Yeah, we thought this was only connected to a couple of places, and well, those visitors always told us they were coming first, hence why we were like, it's safe to test things.
Forgive me, Leyline Energy 101 was not my best class in the halls. All I know is that the lines connect the plane of fire and the material plane, and in some places where the elements get close, that barrier is presumably weaker. And Novus took up residence in a place where he thought that there was significant potential. And he was right. And he helped, well, the mighty Vicaris smite the undead and give all of, us Vaki a home. We owe everything to Novus. So, understandably, enraging him enrages most of the Vaki.
Quick question about this Novus guy. He's not your big guardian fire serpent worm salamander looking guy, right? Who we informed you is probably corrupted by the weird icky black sludge stuff.
Oh, no, that's the Vault Guardian.
Oh, great, good. Did you guys address that yet?
Not yet.
Because I feel like that's pretty important to address,
I'm
having a corrupted guardian thingy.
I'm not on the lava worm wrangling team.
So you're on the chase down the super powerful elemental guy's errant general team? Seems like you guys have a lot of things to deal with, I'm just saying.
I'm low on the totem pole of checking out various happenstances on where in the world is Embir and why is he not in the plane of fire? And thus I've been pointed here.
There's really not a lot of corporate ladder left. We were just in Vicaris not too long ago. You really should, ask them for a promotion, Volka.
Well,
Yeah, you do a lot.
There's a lot of vacancies.
Novus is not particularly thrilled to hear that his chosen bloodline has ended.
Maybe he just went on holiday.
Whom? The Regent Lord?
Oh, no, they're definitely dead.
Yeah.
But they've been dead for a while. We just
Well,
only found out about it.
Without Novus's bloodline in order to rein in the Vaki, so to speak, Novus is going to take a more direct approach with the Vaki, and that could really mean anything. Volko looks at the ground.
How's the whole war with the Earth Ganassi going?
Yeah, did Miss Angry Lady calm down or no? Did she get more pissed? Because I was trying to help.
Funny you should ask. She, looks around. It's, frankly, going poorly. There's obviously a gap in our defenses. And now, with Imbir being gone, we're minus a warlord. If anyone decided to make a strike on Vakaris now, we would be highly disorganized, to say the least. We don't have a leader to lead the populace to safety. And Novus's high-ranking general is nowhere to be seen. Though, honestly, Vakaris kind of has its pants down right now.
Oh, well, we just recently came into possession of an army ourselves. If
Yeah,
you guys, need some assistance anytime.
Yeah, well, we were actually gonna come see you guys next. Obviously, we had to let our king know first about our stuff and things, as one would. Now that we have one of those, which I'm still getting used to.
But an army?
But,
What do you mean, an army? Why would you need an army?
Well, it just kind of happened. I don't know that we needed it, but we just kind of found one. Like things like you do.
Well, we always just run into weird crap without trying. We didn't ask for an army. We just... Somebody went, oh, you're better at stuff than me. Have this.
Just like we didn't want a lich skull that we had to dispose of that everybody's been super unhelpful about dealing with.
But, that's... I mean, I also was trying to convince him to go talk to the new king guy. He's very open to talks. In fact, after we ran this experiment, we were gonna come tell you guys about the king wanting to chit-chat some more, so relations could improve. Might be an even better time for it if Vakaris need friends.
Corbella, do remember the Vaki's history. Most of it is mired in the glorious destruction of the undead. Many Vaki don't have much love for those from Maginox, and even an alliance would be seen as detestable.
Well, either you leave your pants down and you get, stuff and things, or... Well, people need to grow the fuck up. Some of this stuff is hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, grow the fuck up. Wear a belt.
I'm just kind of, no offense, I'm just kind of tired of everybody being angry at everybody for stuff that none of the current people who are around did. It's been a reoccurring theme.
Well, understandable. I wish it was that simple.
Why isn't it, though?
Because Sida wants justice. She wants revenge, to say the least. And honestly,
On a blood hag that's already dead?
She sees it as a weakness of the Vaki, that we didn't see it, that we didn't catch it, that we let it go on too long, that we were complacent. The complaints go on.
I'm gonna go put on a disguise and run around just her and see how long it takes her to get her shit together.
Gorilla just sits down angrily.
That woman's... Her people were saved. I particularly made sure that the Urchinani were taken care of because of who I am. I don't get why she's still bitching at you guys about it.
I fear Sita's quite sharp, and she wants payback and, well, retribution and blood, I suppose.
Well, there's a smudge for her in that mirror if she wants to go lick it and find out if we're telling the truth or not.
Grabella is over this political bullshit.
Also,
Yeah, why
again,
don't you know what? Send her over here. We'll show her where stuff is. I'm sure
Lick
she'll
the
just
mirror.
love
Make
that.
her lick the mirror.
oh man.
I'll ask my face to that witchy ass.
Grabella is just getting increasingly.
But the Magmarans and the Vacarans have had very strained relations for a while, and that's just due to the power and influence of Novus. The Earth Elemental's patron is not as powerful as him, and, well, they've tolerated each other in this area of magma, but have very little love for each other. And it's always been a territory issue. Novus prizes this area that he can access the material plane with somewhat ease, and he has a veritable army at his fingertips, all of the Vaki. And without him, we wouldn't exist. We're going to have a hard time convincing any Vaki to think twice about our patron lord.
Well, then I guess you guys got everything you need then. If you don't like the Earth Elementals and you don't like the undead of Maginox. Sure
Yeah,
hope the Vaki have everything they need then. Because
that seems like a shit sandwich. Yeah. I'm gonna live right in between the two people that I don't like and complain about it the whole time. Surely nothing terrible will happen.
Yes, but Novus thought he could keep the undead at bay through fear, and he did for a while. And then,
Look at that guy in the other room. What's to be afraid of? I mean, he would definitely kick people's butts if we asked him to, but they're nice and want to have a place to be just like everybody else, just like you guys did. That's all everybody wants from all of this, but they're too bent up over past bullcrap that they can't just see everybody wants a place. I didn't ask to be reborn. That skeleton was brought back because of things out of his control. Why is that punishable?
I wish more people saw it the way you did, Bella. They just
It's
see...
like being born, and none of you guys asked to be born is the same thing.
Like, Voka looks like she wants to, argue the semantics of being reborn, but does not go into it. Her lips press into a thin line.
Look, I get it's a different process and all that, but being brought back to life, whether you're a skeleton, whether you're me or Azrael, or whether you're a vampire, it's still a whole new life.
And you've chosen this one to... She looks down at Coslow and the Merchants Guild signet ring. And you've chosen this one to live in Maginox and to be a part of them and their culture.
I mean, sounds like I wouldn't be welcome with my own people now, does it? And that's what's shitty about this. I'm an Earth Genasi in my heart and in my body. But because the undead are seen as such crap, literally your own people both I'm sure there's reborn Vaki. They're being left away from their homes because they aren't wanted anymore because they're not seen as a person.
Volka, she holds up a finger. Actually, there are no reborn Vaki. The
Well-
blessing from Novus seems to prevent us from coming back.
That you know of.
Yeah.
She looks over at Asriel. The day I see a reborn Vaki, the day my beliefs will change for the greater.
Well, I mean, you would never see a reborn Vaki, right? They're not going to come back to Vakaris because they know you'll kill them.
Exactly.
They're probably all over Maginox.
Also, if, like, somebody dies and has the ability to not be dead anymore and your Supreme Lord or whatever is preventing that from occurring, I don't know, the blessing is the word I'd use.
The Vaki, at the very least, are somewhat immune for the... I'm sorry to use this word, but the desecrations of the undead. We cannot be raised, nor do we return.
Again, so you think, because...
That's just what I'm told. I
Definitely.
personally haven't died yet, Asriel.
Well, no, but, we did find some Vaki that were infested by the weird undead goop, so...
Yeah, technically you've had your own reborn. They're just not sentient and put together like me and Azrael is, which is... Oof.
Technically, the High Lord also, was a meat puppet. Just saying, no offense to the dead, but does seem pretty limited.
There is
Meh.
there is a small
Also, you're in
chance.
our house making fun of undead, so
I'm not making fun of undead. I'm just explaining how most Vaki see reborn, and since we are not afflicted with the curse of return,
Hey,
sorry.
could show a little respect. This is what's wrong with you guys, and what's wrong with the Earth Genasi, is you learned how to talk like assholes about people that are literally saved your asses.
I'm
At this
sorry.
point, I should just let you two all fight, and maybe Maginox will just get to keep the better of you, and the rest of you can just keep being mean.
Bella gets up and leaves.
She would make an excellent fire, Ganassi, that's for sure. Fire burns in her heart strong as any Vaki's.
But she's already a great reborn Earth Ganassi. You're
Yes.
still missing the damn point.
I understand
Everybody-
what it's like being a child of two worlds, but my patron deity is still alive and wanting and is the fire of fury reborn.
You know what I'm hearing? I hear he sounds kind of like a dick. But maybe y'all need some HR. Would you like to hang out? I can introduce you to our HR department. They can at least give you some sensitivity training before you leave.
Pass this time.
Okay. But while you're down there again, we were planning on coming back to Vakaris to help out with something. But if you guys really don't want our help, that's fine too. It would really make our lives a lot more simpler.
I am not an emissary on behalf of all the Vaki. I am just here to see if I can find any traces of Embir, and this is where the trail leads me. You have all given me
Well.
some very interesting information that I will bring back to the Fire Lords.
Well, when you report back to them, let them know we can be friends. We already saved your entire civilization like twice. You could have friends. They could have friends if they were willing to share.
But you understand, if they find any trace, any sniff of Embir around here, and you as official designees of Maginox, you yourselves could start a war. I will return and tell them I have not found Embir here. But please, do not make me regret that. Flame Guard, come. There's no trace of Embir here. Perhaps he manifested and left. We'll search the mountains. Yes, Captain. Can we go out the front door rather than pig slop? No, you go through the pig slop and clear it out of my way before I get through. Please, don't make me regret this. Flame Guard! Come. There's nothing here. There's another to the south. Coming up.
Yeah, it's fine. Any ones that get left behind, they're joining HR.
They can't be turned. They cannot be turned.
Oh, Azrael will try.
we will put that theory to the test.
That is a good theory. Yeah, it's really like,
That guard would have seen Grabella run out into the snow and just take off really pissed.
Okay.
We'll see whose warlock patron is stronger. That's all I'm saying.
Flame Guard leave. Back down to Vicaris. Volka looks down at the horde and back up at everybody. May I, at the very least, suggest you take everything out of this cave before the night is over.
Well, we do have a super sweet new pyramid with an army, like I said, so maybe it's a good suggestion. But also, if you want to impart who gave you the tip that MBA was here, maybe we can put 2 and 2 together.
It was intel that we had picked up from the Earth Ganassi camp. We had sent a spy in to spy where Sida was last seen with her obsidian guard. And when we were in, we found a bit of intel. And it pointed to you. It talked about the ley line fluctuations and this potential summoning from the plane of fire. But they seemed to know that it was coming.
So conveniently, the people who kind of sort of want to kill you also, you know, knew that this thing might be happening at the place of the only people who have really kind of helped you out this whole time. I don't know. That's fishy to me. What is that fishy to you, Kozlo? Sea swab?
Kozlo's just nodding. He's clearly starting to get like annoyed at this whole conversation.
So you're
Since
saying
Seaswab has been hiding in the shadows just in case things went south and he was going to have to sneak up. You don't know that he's sitting here right now listening.
That's fair. Oh, I don't know where Sea Swab is right now, but I don't know. That seems awfully convenient to drive a wedge between your only possible friends if they were wanting to start a war.
So someone that knew about this ahead of time tipped off the Earth Elementals, and they conveniently left this intel for us to find. It's a bit of a stretch, but plausible.
I mean,
That
maybe they
doesn't
didn't.
sound like a stretch at all to me.
You finding it might have been totally incidental.
Volka is quiet.
I mean,
Never-
you would have tracked it one way or the other, right?
She nods.
Eventually.
Eventually. This just got us here faster. But since you are official dignitaries of Maginox, No, you're right. This is all too convenient. I'm going to send the Flame Guard back to Vakaris. And I do have to report on what I've seen here. But in your best interest, I cannot stop anything or anyone coming from the plane of fire to investigate.
Well, if Mbia really got sent here, obviously we can stop that. So maybe they shouldn't just show up unannounced.
I agree. I
It
just
would
say
really
it to...
be a shame.
It would be a shame, wouldn't it? All right. I'm going to go back to Vakaris, and I'm going to try and get to the actual bottom of this without trying to throw you, the new Maginox dignitaries, under the bus. I don't want anybody claiming that you were the assassins of Imbir. You've done a lot for Vakaris, and I know that, and I thank you. All right. But please, take care of yourselves, and perhaps stick to Maginox for a while.
Okay. Well, good luck, have fun with your, weird civil war or whatever.
Volga takes a step back. Oh, by the way, one of the potential downsides to this is that Novus may want to enhance his current army. And that means some Vaki may be taken back to the plane of fire. Especially magically inclined Vaki. She looks to where Grabella went. It is not unheard of for those that have studied in the Obsidian Halls to be called back to the plane of fire for some time, recruited into a war.
Well, if you happen to know any Vaki who, don't want to be sent to the plane of fire for their patron deity thing, I happen to know a deity who is recruiting.
Forgive me, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, we have a church.
She
We're
laughs a
taking
little bit.
applicants.
Church. Oh, that's delightful. What do you church there? She says the word like it's very foreign to her.
Well, we don't church sending people to the plane of fire to be conscripted into an army for some asshole fire lord. So
Then you may want to do what you do best, Kozlo, and smuggle Charlindra out of Vakaris as soon as possible. She's on the short list.
Oslo just nods.
You may not want to tell Grabella that. Charlindra was actually quite good in school, aside from the,
Drugs.
the drug.
the
Yeah.
drugs. Yeah, the drugs. But the Magmancers...
she hung out with her. It's fine.
If war breaks out between Vakaris and Magmari, then Charlindra will be on the front lines as one of the Magmancers. I'm sorry, but that's how it goes.
Well, have fun.
Vocal leaves.
Kozlo is going before he says anything. Oslo is going to. Hold on, let me find it. Kozlo is going to cast Detect Magic and just start walking around looking for any magical anything that they may have left behind when they weren't looking.
Smart. Start looking. Kozlo, there something pings here. On the western wall, you see a small scratch, and it looks like every other crack in the wall that's in this mud cave. But this one looks vaguely like a swirling fire around a small straight line. It almost kind of looks like a mace. It's very warlike, but it's definitely some sort of magical detection rune.
Oslo will make a note of that and continue looking around.
Well, that's all happening. Cecil will step out of the shadows. Be like, that was kind of boring.
Yeah, I kind of like Volka. It would have been a shame to kill her and then bring her back as part of HR. So I'm glad it didn't go that way. But this Novus guy sounds like a real asshole.
Yeah, let me just look around for a minute before we talk about any of that.
I mean, I said Novus sounded like a real asshole while they were still here, so...
Kozlo, as you move around that room, I will allow you to do the circle, but you do find nothing. Just the rune that's by the stairs. And it's definitely a detection rune, and it's fire aspected.
Okay.
Just in case, a certain elemental might show up. It might give some sort of warning or alarm. Maybe don't summon any fire elementals. It might give a false positive.
And Zarina shot you a quick DM to where Gabella went.
Oh. Look. Oh, perfect.
Can I... So, do you want me to walk around the whole place?
Nope.
Or...
I will just say, as you search the area thoroughly, that is the only rune you find that has been left by the Vaki.
And where it seems like a warning rune in case a fire elemental shows up?
Mm-hmm. Like, if there's any sort of fire elemental shenanigans, even something small, but it has to be summoned from the plane of fire, that this will go off. Presumably just notifying.
Then we'll leave it alone for now.
Or
But-
like a Gerbella empowered by a heart from the elemental plane of fire.
Do that too.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll leave it alone for now, but Kozlo will inform everyone that it's there and say we should not take anything fire elemental plane whatsoever past it. And if we need to, we can dispel it.
Right. With Grabella gone, trudging through the snow to find Siksik in the nearby cave, that is where we will stop today's session, as you have all very thoroughly lied your way out of being arrested by Volka and the Vakaris Flame Guard, potentially starting a war.
Cygnus
I really wanted something to,
100% ratted us out.
I really wanted something to pop off and be like, I was like, there was that one fire guard that was down here by the pot, and I was just like, let something happen so I can step out of the shadows and just
I mean,
He
Volka
is
knows
your-
what you guys have done for the city. Like, she didn't want to be there, but she had to be, because
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this Novus guy sounds like an asshole. We should kill him.
Yeah. Let's just
Wait, hold
overthrow
We'll put
another
him on the
government.
list. It's fine.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy.
and then bring all
wanna-
the Vaki to Maginox.
Yeah, if he's the only thing his racism is keeping the Vaki from joining us in this century. Yeah, let's kill that fucker. I want to kill him more than I want to kill Narcissa. I'm still
I
not
want
really
to kill
motivated to kill
Cygnus the
Narcissa.
most right now because the list of people that knew we were doing this is us and Cygnus.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Well, apparently the fucking Earth Ganassi got wind somehow.
Well,
Cygnus, like literally the list
Yeah,
of people that knew about this.
Sure.
well, Cygnus probably also didn't know that you knew Volca, who was sent here to investigate, and she felt really bad because she knows that you guys have done a lot for the city. So was like asking kind of softball questions, and like she knows something is up, but she doesn't want to like bring you guys back. She doesn't want it to be true, like understandably.
Yeah, so Cygnus legit set us up, and for whatever reason, probably something related to the Earth Ganassi or wanting Vicaris to be weakened or something, but he legit set us up. We asked for an asshole, and he gave us a general of our like allies' army.
Well, who also does, to be fair, sound like an asshole.
It is true, but he then told someone about it.
Also, you didn't know that Mbir said Cygnus's name, so he knows who Cygnus is.
Yeah.
Well, we did know that he was supposed to lure him there somehow.
Also, I believe, so you know Cygnus is a trader, not traitor, but a trader and a merchant, but he is, also a smuggler. So he smuggles things from the plane of fire to the material plane, and
he's
presumably
also
Novus
a
may not like
traitor.
that. Maybe.
But also, like, this Novus guy sounds like an asshole. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna bully the Earth Ganassi because I'm much stronger than their like patron or whatever, and also I'm just gonna perch on top of this ley line where I can easily hop back and forth from the material plane to the fire plane. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, he set up camp. So Novus set up camp, and then when all the elves came down and were like, help us, Fire Lord, he's like, the elves could help me reinforce this area. Yes, I will help you. Here is my power, and also this mace. Go have fun. And then he just let them do what they do, and now he's like, you have killed all the undead down here with your mace. Now you fulfill my part of the bargain, and here we are.
All I'm saying is it sounds like there's an awful lot of Vaki who would love a new Draconic Overlord aspected to fire.
The Vaki are bound by Novus's will to protect the Vicaris in the areas of where the barriers between the plane of fire and the material plane are thin. That is their other end of the bargain. I will free you from all the clutches of the undead, but now you in the material plane protect this area for me. And that is their bond, and that also means shutting out the earth elementals, because Novus just wants to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Grabella's got some plans. They may not be the best because she's angry, but Grabella's got some plans.
Grabella should just run down there and just be like, 1v1, fight me, bro, let's fucking go.
She's thinking about 1v1ing somebody, but I don't know if she's thinking about the general right off the bat.
Well, here's another thing. If Grabella's like, 1v1 fight me, Novus is like, lol, opens the vault of Vicaris and sends you back to the fucking ether. Right? Because, that's his mace. He made that. The bane
Good
of
luck.
you.
You can't get in there.
He locked it in. He doesn't have the keys.
He locked his... Yeah, he fucking locked his keys in the car. Get bent.
But the Vaki, have to protect the vault of Vicaris as well, because it's where the mace is. Novus doesn't want to get his hands dirty. Fuck the material plane.
Well, sometimes the material plane fucks back.
But yeah, and also they're going to send your girlfriend to war. Sorry, Grapella.
Yeah. Oh no, I figured Charlinda has not been back in a while. There's a lot of shit going on. She's
fuck a shark.
Time to fuck the shark. Yep.
Grabella's thinking about a different shark at the moment. You may have to try and stop her and make her sing.
So now I'm curious if you guys are going to send a clockwork army down there to go fuck up either Novus or the Eartha. I don't know.
I mean, look, we've got an army.
You do.
We have the means to power it. I don't want to lose my first warlock, but...
what would have just happened? Because I remember at the beginning when Volk was like, "You have to come with us." Just like coming out of the shadows and be like, "Nah, we ain't gonna go nowhere."
Oh yeah, there was a 0% chance that was gonna go well for her.
I mean, Volka was just giving a shot, like, you gotta come down to the station for questioning. And you're like, I want my lawyer.
Do you have a warrant?
Also, can you take us from lands that aren't yours?
Like, technically, you are underground. It might technically be Vicaris land.
No.
I think we're technically in like a borderland. Like we're not really in Maginox. We're not really in Vicaris.
It's
We're
certainly
a
a gray area.
We're a sovereign nation.
We're about to be.
sovereign citizens.
We're
That's
gonna make
alright.
our own Vicaris with blackjack and hookers.
The next time they come in there will be a dragon, and then they'll never come back ever again.
Yeah, and there's also like two parts to the Earth Elemental of the Vaki conflict. Is if Novus wins and kind of gets his way, he still doesn't like the undead. Like you could have a whole bunch of very angry Vaki coming to Maginox, or the Earth Element. I mean, you don't even.
That sounds like Rain's problem, honestly.
I'm starting to think that dragon that wrecked that place before had some good ideas. Let's hear them out.
Yeah, right. Like, whoa,
I mean, you're going to one way or another.
No. Let him cook. Let him cook.
That dragon's gonna be back in your life some way soon.
Look, Azrael is down to elevate all of their friends to weird quasi demigods, and we just like fucking, yeah. We make our own country with blackjack and hookers and cool gods.
I cannot wait for Azrael to fucking raise a Vaki, and then it all goes to shit.
Oh my god.
Just
that's the real FU.
They'll do it and lock eyes with Novus the whole fucking time. Fucking dare me.
He raises the Vaki, was like, got your nose.
like, how can you raise something that just turns to ash? Azrael,
I just want to turn into a giant dragon, let Azrael ride on my back as we go down and have some conversations.
Oh yeah.
I do like the idea of giant dragon and essentially immortal Azrael fighting a abnormally powerful fire elemental god. Yeah,
I just checked. Fire damage, Azrael regenerates through that just fine. Yeah.
Yep.
And Kozlo, doesn't care about the plane of fire.
We'll just get C-Swab a fireproof suit, and we'll make Kozlo
I have fire stuff. Hold on. I have
But are you fireproof?
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, still mildly
Kozlo isn't
flammable.
either.
I know.
I don't know how much Kozlo cares about being lit on
When
fire.
I show up and they go, "What's this little fucking Kenku doing here?" and I go, "I'm just here to draw the terms of your surrender."
Yes.
That is what he is good at.
C-Swab's like the mouth of Sauron rolling out at the fucking end of Return of the King, just like, I'm only here to talk to you. I'm only here to talk to
I am
the
no
king.
man. Or Grabella doesn't be like, I am no Earth Genasi. I am no reborn, and then just fucking...
No Earth Genasi can kill me!
At what point does Grabella's type actually change to Draconic?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, or soon TM?
Yeah.
I'm so... You know what? If you need
Grabella
another...
made off with the evidence / is angry. I'm sure it'll be fine.
If you need another fucking fire elemental essence, I think we know where our next one's gonna come from.
Yeah,
To put Cygnus in the fucking lantern. Yes!
Oh no, okay, then we know where our next two are gonna come from, because we're gonna jam Cygnus and Novus's ass in there.
Ooh.
Does this mean we get to keep his cute pet salamander if we... Oh my god. Azrael,
You
you're
can
finally gonna
finally
get
make
your
it up to me.
salamander?
You will have to kill Cygnus to get the salamander drop, yes.
Yes.
But Cygnus is gonna peace out to the plane of fire because fuck you guys.
Yeah, apparently.
Now we just
I mean,
need to
but
learn
also-
plane
Don't
shift.
fuck us guys. Fuck him. He fucking narked us out.
He did.
See if he's gonna get any of his trade that he ever wants again.
Well, I mean, he thought he was going to be clever, and the cops that showed up would, kill you for killing Mbir, which, if there was sufficient evidence, would probably have been the sad route. But did not go that way.
No.
Because you have made friends in Vicaris, thankfully.
Also, we kind of atomized him.
Yeah, there's no residue.
Look, they can't.
Which he literally knew about too. So like,
they can't charge us over the crime if there's no body.
Yeah. Where's the
And
evidence? Where's the evidence?
It was in Grabella's deep bag that has left the building.
Yep. Objection. Yeah, Grabella fucking took off.
Yeah, she was not happy about several things, and just decided, you know what, fuck this. I am gonna be a dragon. I went back and forth on whether I wanted this, and now it's like, you know what, I'm gonna put people in timeout and tell them to stop being assholes.
Oh my god, the same dragon's gonna go back to Vicaris and just finish the job.
I'm so excited that this team has been so aimless for so long of just like, we just want to fuck around and make our own little criminal enterprise. And in the span of 30 minutes, somebody came to call us on our bullshit and we were like, fuck no, fuck you guys, fuck it, no, we're all in. You'll fucking come into our house and accuse us of crimes that we absolutely committed. Fuck you.
Also, we're tired
Fuck you
of
and
politics.
the god you wrote it on.
We've been tired of your politics for a while. We've saved your asses.
Yeah.
See how those asses feel on fire.
In the span of 30 minutes, we were like, Narcissa who? To like, we've never heard of her. We got a new asshole in town we want to fuck with.
Yeah.
Fucking, do you want to
Narcissa
bring her
never
here
knew her.
to lick the ice where the blood was? I don't know where that came
I
from. I'm
was
gonna
going
be honest.
full like end of training day quote, just quoting Denzel, and then like I said earlier, it's not Narcissa biding her time; it's us, it's her having to abide by our time.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah.
You think you
Grabella
can do this
just
to me?
invited what's her face to come lick the thing.
I'm
but
the
Yeah.
I don't think
You
she's gonna
did.
get that message.
Like, Narcissus in the fucking soul prison. Like, please don't lick the mirror. Please don't lick the mirror.
Oh, there's a smudge.
There's
now.
a smear on it. Ah.
What's Step Brothers? Like they make them lick dog poop. It's like us making them lick the mirror.
Yeah. No,
Does that taste like blood hag to you?
You little. Well, good. I'm very impressed at how well you guys completely lied through your teeth there. So good job.
Yeah, Grabella.
I believe you guys. You guys are my friends. You guys wouldn't betray me. You guys wouldn't fuck me over, right, guys? Right?
The whole
Well,
time
absolutely not,
Azrael's
unless
like
we
trying to position to be able to get a good poison cone off on her just in case.
And that's why you
Grabella
don't
didn't
become
wanna
cops, 'cause
immediately-
Cops are all dumb.
Yeah, Grabella didn't want to immediately assume that what's his face had fucked them over, but she's also not the smart one.
I was surprised. I was hiding in the shadows. I didn't want to come out, but the only point I considered it was when it was like, I was hoping you guys would start pressing Volko to be like, who ratted us out? Like, who said something? You tell us what you know. Maybe we'll tell you a little bit of what we know.
Yeah, it's hard because she's in the position of like, she doesn't want us to be the bad guys, and
I mean,
Are we the bad guys?
as far as Kozlo is concerned, they'd gained all the information they needed to know what was going on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
getting her to say Cygnus was actually like, that's just pointless. There's no need for it.
yeah.
Yeah, but think of all the gaslighting you can do and flipping it around on her.
Look, we didn't look. The important thing is that we did not admit fault. They got
Yeah.
no
It's not
body.
Fault.
They got
We
nothing.
didn't kill anybody.
We also technically never lied.
It's true.
That I was asked, you didn't summon a elemental, did you? And Kozlo was like, I wouldn't know how to summon an elemental.
Look,
Which is
look,
technically
He
true.
doesn't.
to be clear, to be 100% clear, even if they did try to bring us in, this is an open and shut self-defense. He was coming through our front door.
Yeah.
That's castle doctrine right there, baby.
Yeah, are we invoking the castle doctrine?
The castle.
yeah.
Hell yes.
Hell
What
yeah,
are the
brother!
stand your ground laws in Vicaris?
We were-
Stand your ley line.
We were just standing our ley line. Yep.
Well, because from the sounds of things, he's going to invoke Prima Nocton, Grabella's girlfriend, make her go to war.
No. It's actually. Yeah,
I will happily mobilize our army to go to war for Grabella's girlfriend. That
What's oh my god, I've forgotten her name.
nothing
Who's
would make me happier.
Is it Roxy?
Roxy.
Yeah.
Roxy's the acolyte, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Roxy, your god needs an army. Holy war.
Mm.
You know,
Holy
really,
boy.
Yeah. Okay.
really good way to keep those suits of armor filled. Fresh souls.
Don't put Vaki in the clockwork armor.
Fucking try me.
Gotta
God.
pay the soul toll.
But, you know,
to
I
get
will-
into this.
Gotta pay the soul toll. But you know what makes a lot of money, guys? You know what really makes a shit ton of profit? War.
It's true.
That's true.
War never changes.
War never changes. I mean, Kozlo, you make killing. You could even double back and re-ally with Cygnus and become war profiteers. Yeah, war crimes.
Oh no, that guy's dying.
You know what? How does the Earth Ganassi feel about undead? Because I'm just saying, like, if the Vaki don't want to play ball because we're icky undead.
You should go to Magmara and find out.
Yes, Corbella is also doing some homework that I sent Arena.
Perfect.
Well, I am excited for whatever war crime Grabella wants to do next.
Yes.
It's fucking true.
Azriel has your back 1,000%.
Oh boy, here we go, killing again.
Look, Grabella was Karlak before Karlak was Karlak. I'm just gonna put it.
Yeah, you were
true and real.
sweet.
Just minus the gonna blow up part. Well, kind of. I mean, there was
Unclear.
some potential for.
Unclear. The jury is still out. How long? Google. How long does it take to digest an undead dragon heart? Enter. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yes, I will leave you all with that very excellent session to get back to. A lot to catch up on. But it seems like all of our threads of fate are intertwining as things heat up under Vicaris. So
Except Narcissa.
I mean, our
Yeah.
threads of fate are like us picking up threads and then jamming them into our pocket and going, I'll just throw more thread in there as I come across it and not worry about it at all.
you just have a pocket full of random threads. Like, how did these all get
More
here?
like lint of fate.
Yeah. It's all
Like, if we're
brown
being
and
honest,
wrinkly.
we really only sort of finished one thing, and that was killing the blood hag. Like,
We
Yeah.
got Duke, whatever his name was.
You got you killed Duke Talus,
Yeah, we got
was
that
just
guy.
the first domino to fall.
which is all
Yeah,
about my cat's like pet name now. I pat him on the butt, I'm like, who's my Duke Talus? Who's my Talus? True stories. You did settle the pyramid scheme with Andenis without him potentially sending a clockwork army onto Maginox. That was good.
Which you guys are all welcome for, by the way.
And you got a free Luxor. Hello.
Free Luxor.
At the
Need to
cost
add
of
Dor-
the
As
Merchants
edible
Guild.
as a Dorito.
need to add Dorito too.
Do not lick the pyramid.
No, you gotta go lick the blood
Well, as long
egg.
as it's a cool ranch, right? Like, it's okay.
Cool Ranch and Dennis Pyramid. Yeah. You guys have accomplished a lot. And Grabella ate a whole ass heart
On a dare.
on a dare and now is going to turn into a dragon.
This is fun.
At the cost of perhaps a lot of people's lives because it might have instigated an elemental war between two powerful elementals in a plane of lava.
Both of whom seem like assholes. So really, who's in the wrong here at the end of the day?
Not us.
Not
us.
not us.
Kill all the mean people. Leave Big Booba Paya lady in charge if she wants to be in charge.
Paya just wants to teach people how to fling magma around.
That's true. She doesn't want this burden.
Let's kill all of the leadership of Vicaris and just put Paya in charge.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to be in charge.
That's
like
why
it.
she would be good at it.
Paya's just like, I'm just like a mid-tier fire elemental. How did I get this? Oh, my giant rack. That's right.
And also being the literal only helpful Vicaran.
Also,
Well, her and
true.
the Earth lady, the seismomancer.
Oh yeah, Annalie. Yeah, Annalie's also
Street.
very helpful. She's our earthworm Medusa.
I guess Charlindra was helpful a couple times.
Yes.
And
Particularly
Volca
with
was
the
helpful
drugs.
once, and then drunk, and then a pain in the ass.
But she likes to eat pasta with her hands.
The best
I just want to
girlfriend.
know when I can start depositing gold into the First National Bank of Grabella and get paid back in interest in the form of Grabella gets cool dragon abilities. Once that starts happening, Azrael has a few thousand gold. They are ready to open up a CD with.
I definitely thought you were going to ask for Pokemon in return.
Grabella
mean-
is my greatest Pokemon.
Right.
You understand this, right?
About to
Get
become a
him.
Charizard.
Yup. She's
Yeah,
about to
like-
fucking evolve with her Firestone.
Yeah, like
I mean,
that's
I love Grabella, but let's be honest, Grabella's more like a Meowth because Meowth can talk.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
I hate that I have no retort for that, but
I don't
Damn,
know. I
you're
feel
not
like
wrong.
Kozlo
You're just
also
an
gives
asshole.
Meowth vibes, but for the other reasons, all of the
Just because he's the appropriate size and eyes are about the same size.
yeah level of sass.
and also like diabolical plans that
Yeah.
actually have a chance of success.
Yeah, honestly, Kozlo is more like Meowth.
Yeah.
You guys are all just Meowths.
It's true.
To Azrael, everything is a Pokeball.
And between all of Azrael's personalities, you got a real Jesse, James, and then like a bunch of other like
Jesse,
Sonic
James, John, Yane, Jacques, Jake.
Tanner.
No, it's J. It has to start with a J, you fucker. Joshua.
Ew.
Julie,
Josh,
Julie?
like, don't bring me into this.
Jimathon.
Jim.
Jamiroquai.
Jambalaya.
Joaquin.
Joaquin. Hey.
Good God.
All right.
Jake
I will-
Quellen.
Stop it, Jamiroquai. That's it.
Jenny.
Jenny.
Tanner.
We are out.
Jimothy.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up today. We will actually for next session. What do you all want to pursue? Is it Grabella going back to 6-6 Cavern and gaining abnormally sick dragon powers?
I definitely think. Well, okay. Grabella. It sounds like Grabella is already on that path, so we would probably go and catch up with them or with her.
Okay.
Especially being as she doesn't know about the little fire alarm, essentially.
Yeah, the fire alarm coming back.
And then immediately following that, saving Private Charlindra.
Yep,
I like this.
I'm
Got it.
down.
Gotta save your girlfriend from being
At some
conscripted.
point, I
And
do want
we-
to just like throw fireballs at the little like trap just to see if you can get them to come.
And we have to give Volca credit for going fucking just smuggle her out of there. She's not gonna want to do it. Like, not a lot of people would say that about their own armies.
You have the ability to summon a fire elemental and trigger that because Grabella has a brazier of command fire elementals. So you can actually just trigger that whenever you wanted if you summoned a lesser one.
Ooh,
That-
we can
I'll just leave that
We
there.
can test response time from the Vakis and then plan around it
You could.
like it's in a heist movie.
Or we could do it. The elemental shows up, is like, what is the meaning of this? And we'll just hang on a second. Just wait here. We're just standing there when they all turn up. They're like, why is there an elemental here? And Kozlo could just be like, oh, I found your thing, by the way.
They'd be
You're not
so
very
fucking
sneaky.
pissed. You just swatted yourself. You just called SWAT on yourself. You're like, hey, come here. He hangs up the phone. Not surprised when they show up. Hey guys, just want to see your response time.
No, the
For
actual
the-
thing that you do is you go full booby trap and you set up the thing and have like Azrael do like the warding stuff again, and you time it to like somehow trigger it, slow the elemental so that when the Vaki show up, all of the warding shit goes off at the same time.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
when we need war crimes, we'll talk to C-Swab.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
we
it's
don't need to
probably-
go Vietnam on the Vaki yet. Okay, let's keep the traps to a minimum.
Listen, I'm not saying we have to do those things. I'm just saying, depending on how bad things go, we have options.
C-Swab's literally like being a general, and he's plotting out like, oh, all right, the army's gonna come in from here. We're gonna trap them as they come in, and then we're gonna send in the squadron. Calm down, Captain Swab. No, I know. I
It
appreciate
was a
your
very
your
good
gusto.
thing. Yeah, it was a very
Hey, I
good
read a lot of
thing.
books when I was sick on my boat, okay?
It's a very good thing Gravilla did not hear the cave being threatened and that she should empty it, because that could have gone poorly.
Oh,
Oh,
we
yeah.
ain't emptying it.
If anything, we're
If
gonna
we
fill it
have
up with dead
to-
bodies.
Yeah, if we have to, we will do waves of Vaki slaying, and you know what? That's only going to swell our army, our undead army.
You can't
In our
raise
church.
them yet.
Fucking watch me. You know what?
Azrael's
I
like,
don't-
I will figure it out.
Oh wait, no, yeah, sorry, wait. They turned to dust, or they turned to ash. That's cool. I only need their souls. Jam them in some fucking armor. Let's go.
Also, side
Soul
note,
craft.
it's only a war crime if you're on the losing side of the war.
Ooh, topical
who's-
and
Who's
horrifying.
gonna
Jesus.
arrest you?
Whom? Eris?
He told us to fuck a shark. This is what was he expecting from us?
We are, we are actually fucking a shark. We fucked multiple sharks.
God, there are a
Yeah.
lot of sharks in
See,
this
he thought that by
bathtub.
telling us to fuck a shark, we would get eaten by the sharks. He didn't think that we'd actually hold the shark down and,
And make sweet love
I'm
to
not going
it.
to say the word, but do things to it that it doesn't like.
And
Execute
Tickle
a
it.
counter fuck maneuver.
oh my God, they're actually fucking that shark.
Oh my god, guys,
I
what if we...
literally said that.
No. I have it. We don't need to actually kill anybody anymore. We just go full Illuminati and then set up a private island where other high-ranking people do shit they're not supposed to, then have somebody who keeps a list of all that unalive
God.
themselves, and then we leak the list and let the rest of the population do it for us.
Anyway, this is so deep. Hold on, this is a detailed. This is a plan. This is so much.
So, are we going to, after we get Grabella dragonified, are we going to relocate the army here so we are ready to start filling? Is that what we're saying?
I think so.
Because Azrael is down for a little soulcraft. I haven't seen a downside to it yet, and I have not seen any upside to Azrael going the other direction, which is like super sweet, like Soul Warden or anything.
You know what Narcissa is doing right now? You know that Willem Dafoe gif where he's just fucking smiling and nodding? Yes! Yes!
Also, Willem Dafoe gif is Narcissa going, I'm somewhat of a soul binder myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to replicate what, and Dennis did with that's shitty soulcraft. That's like proto-lichdom. She's like,
Wait,
"Eh."
Azrael's about to go in there and be like, "Hey, Narcissa, give me the DL. How has this trade evolved in the last 3,000 years? Let's talk."
Willem
Is
Dafoe
Azrael
smiling
trying to do
duck
it,
gif.
and Narcissa being full like Gordon Ramsay over his shoulder, like
Finally, some good fucking souls.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
lick
Very
the mirror
good.
clean.
I love this trajectory. Also, yes, if Azrael is like, Narcissa, please help me put souls in the Clockwork Army. That's how you make constructs. Stop this. Stop creating new races. Immediately.
Well, if people are going to be racist, might as well make new ones. Starting with Grumpus.
We're promoting diversity.
We're
By
creating
creating.
diversity.
It's fine.
Diversity training, motherfucker, I invented it.
Yeah. see? Opens tin can of fucking Chef Boyardee, and there's a Vaki soul in there. How'd that get in there? Weird. Alright, everybody. You are free for the evening. Thank you for joining me. We are going to have a very interesting week next week, so I hope to see you then.
Night, y'all.
Sounds good.
All
Night.
right. Have a good night, everybody.
See it.
All right. And that's it for Arctis today. Well, thanks for watching. Catch our shorts and our funny moments over on Arctis DD on YouTube. Excuse me, I'm very stupid. Watch our VODs on Arctis DD on YouTube. Shorts and funny moments are on Twitter and TikTok on Play Arctis. And I'm Zarina. Hey. Thanks for watching. This campaign has got a lot of interesting things going on. Fire elementals, liches, a little smuggling, politics, vampires. We got a little bit of everything. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back for Ascended on Wednesday. They too have a lot of interesting things going on. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.